sum up how you're feeling after that performance?
Really disappointed. Really disappointed. Possibly as disappointed as I've been over the whole 72 games. We just didn't turn up. But before I go down that route and you start asking me questions about why I'm feeling like that, it is also to point out that I said the other night that performances don't get you qualification. And tonight was certainly not a performance, but we got 3 points. We've got 6 points for the double header. So we're really pleased about that. I think if everybody in this room that's got a Scottish connection would have been happy to have the 6 points. But the performance tonight was way below par.
Can you put your finger on what went wrong tonight, what it was?
No, head scratcher. But I'll go away, I'll have a look, we'll analyse it, and we'll look at what we have to do better and how we have to be more cohesive as a team without the ball, and how we have to be better as a team when we have possession.
How difficult is it to feel this deflated after a victory and 6 points in 2 games?
No, I've had loads of this throughout my career. Loads of games where you get the win, but as a player you get the win, but you know you're disappointed in your own performance. Tonight we get the win, but I'm disappointed in the team performance as their head coach. And many times I've sat here and I've told you how good they are and what a great group of lads they are, and they are. So that doesn't change. But it doesn't mean to say that as their head coach sometimes I can't be disappointed in them. I've told them that in the dressing room, so they know what my feelings are. But like I said before, I've got a great faith in them. I trust them absolutely, and I know that next month they'll be a different animal.
Do you accept, Steve, that Belarus could have got something out of the game?
Absolutely. If that one goes in at 1-1 and it stands, it was a foul on the halfway line, obviously, but if that stands, I'm not sure that we could have got ourselves back in front.
Steve, you say you're going to go and look at it before next month's crucial games. How concerning is it the performance level that you're getting, or as you say, when it gets to crunch time, are you more concerned with the points on the board instead?
Kind of lost me a little bit in the question there. Happy with 10 points, obviously happy with 10 points, and confident that my players will be much better next month. And after the second game tonight, or the game that kicks off soon, we'll have a better idea what we have to do in those last 2 games, and we'll be ready.
In terms of that game that's just kicking off in 15 minutes' time, do you have a preference? Is there something you're looking for?
At this moment in time, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm still trying to work out what went on out there tonight.
Is it a nerves thing, Steve? I mean, anxiety. We're all talking about how long it's been since Scotland have been in a World Cup. Is that
yeah, but I bummed them up the other night. We had over 800 caps on the pitch. Their experience dug them out. A great result the other night against the Greeks. So they can't be nervous. Why would they be nervous? They've all played in big games, or most of them have played in big games before. So I don't think you can blame it on nerves. If it's nervous, then I'll need to speak to the doctor and see if we can find some tablets that we can give them.
Even an anxiety within the crowd, though, you can palpable jittery tension within the stadium.
That comes with the fact that we didn't start the game particularly well. We didn't get control of the game. So that's we have to take some responsibility for that. We have to. If we are more in control of the game, the crowd are less anxious. If we look as though we're going to score, the crowd are less anxious. So, yeah, we'd love them to jump up and down and shout and scream and get behind us. And they tried once or twice during the game to give us a little lift. But it's up to us to do that. On the pitch, we have to lift the crowd. That's what I've found pretty much every time we've played here. If we lift the crowd are good. But tonight we didn't do enough to lift the crowd. Seems to be the way in the modern game. If everything now is instant, and everybody's got an opinion. In the first minute of the game, in the 10th minute of the game, the 20th minute of the game, everybody's got a different opinion depending on how the game flows. So if the fans were disappointed with the performance tonight, they should take a little bit in comfort and know that the head coach was also disappointed.
Steve, is that style of game more difficult for us, where we're heavy favourites, we're at home, there's huge expectation? Is there a reason that'd be trickier for us than being?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. There's no reason. That's probably against a lesser ranked team. That's the poorest performance we've had here. So, it's, like I said, it's a bit of a head scratcher for me.
How concerned are you, Steve, that if they put in that performance level next month, that they'll undo all the kind of good work they've done in terms of getting points to this stage?
But I've already quantified all my negative thoughts about the team by saying that I'm very, very confident that next month they'll be in much better shape and they'll be in a much better place, and they know exactly what they have to do to qualify, and they've never let me down before, and I don't think they'll let me down next month.
Steve, Ben Gannon-Doak had got himself into a lot of really good positions. I think at half-time, though, I saw you kind of speaking to him as you were going up the tunnel. What were you kind of saying to him at that point? Because you did look as though you were a wee bit frustrated.
Final ball, pass selection. Got into some really good positions on the pitch, but didn't quite get the final ball. The last little bit that could maybe with better decisions on the pitch could have helped us to get an earlier goal or an earlier second goal. So for Ben, it's a process. He's a young player. He doesn't play very often at his club. He's not had a lot of football at this. He's not had a lot of football time at this level. He has to learn the game. He has to understand the game. And in the key moments when he's managed to wriggle himself free and gets that little bit of pace to get behind the defence, he's just got to pick out the last pass. Just a little bit.